It's your girl, Lady TKG, and I just want to thank you for hanging with the not so cool kid. So, today I'm going to talk about comparison. All right, comparison. And how comparison is the devil. And I say that for lack of better terms. Hold on, let me think about it. Comparison is the quickest way for you to fail at your goals. That's probably the better way to say it. Just instead of just calling it the devil, comparison is the quickest way for you to fail at your goals. And a lot of people don't recognize that when you compare your journey, your path, when you compare how you reach a destination to somebody else's, you're really essentially telling yourself, I am looking for reasons to convince myself not to do something. Because there's always a reason. Comparing yourself is like literally like going through your significant other's phone. You're going to find something if you search for it. No matter how small, you're going to find something if you search for it. You're going to look at someone and be like, oh man, they were a lot younger when they did this. I'm a little too old. Or, you know what, they're female, and this is a very female ran industry, that's why they did so good. Oh, he's a male, it's a very much so male ran industry. I'm a female, I won't do too good. Or he's tall, and it's about basketball, so maybe I shouldn't go into that because he's tall, the basketball players can relate, I'm not tall. There's any reason that you want to find not to pursue something, you will find it in that pit of comparison. And all right, if you really want a great example of why comparing yourself to someone else is ridiculous, and I mean this in any way, shape, or form, but specifically we're talking about in goals, okay? I want you to imagine yourself on an airplane. Now, each person there most likely paid a different price for tickets. I mean, you don't know what each person paid, but just imagine that you were able to see what each person paid. And you sat there the whole time consumed with anger because you realized that somebody paid $50 less for their ticket than you were. Now, regardless, you're both going to Dubai. You're both going to a beautiful destination. You're both going and having a great time. You have a great time planned. You're doing the activities of your choosing. Just imagine you're both going to the same place. You have made it. You have arrived. You're literally on the plane going to your destination, but you have consumed yourself with, I didn't get the cheapest ticket. That's essentially what you're doing when you're going after your goals and you're comparing yourself with others. You're ignoring the beauty in the journey, or the fact that you've made it. The fact that that's where you're going. You know where you're going. You know it's beautiful. You know you're going to have a great time. You have literally, you're in the vehicle to get you where you need to go, but you have consumed you're consumed in your mind because you didn't get the cheapest ticket. That's how we look like in life. That's literally how we look like in life when we're so consumed with how someone else is getting to a destination. We forget to enjoy the fact that we are on our way to our destination. I'm not going to sit there and be mad at somebody else's ticket price when I already know it's already paid, it's already happened, it's already done. I'm on my way to Dubai. I'm about to get turned. We about to have a good time. I'm not worried about how you got there, because my focus is on celebrating the fact that I made it there. I'm focused on the fact that I have finally found the right vehicle to get there. And a lot of us, we find our calling, we find our purpose, we find that vehicle, we find the way that we're going to get to that next level, and we sabotage ourselves by comparing our journey to someone else's. And it's sad, and it's something that we all have done in some way, shape, or form, on some level or some point in our journey. And I like to say journey because it's an ever going journey. We have done this. I've done this. I'm guilty of this, comparing and then feeling discouraged and feeling like I'm not enough, when in actuality, I am enough for what I am here for. I am enough for the destination I'm going to. I am enough. I have everything within me. Everything is locked into my DNA. There's no reason for me to look at you. You have your own troubles, your own struggles, your own worries, your own successes. That is you. What do I look like being consumed with the price of your plane ticket when I already know I finally found the right vehicle to get where I need to go? So I encourage all of you, stop comparing. Stop comparing yourself to someone else. Stop comparing your wins and losses to someone else. Comparison is literally the quickest way for you to fail at your goals. And we're not trying to fail. No. We're succeeding. We're succeeding in our goals, which means our mind is focused on the things that we need to do for the purposes that we need to do them for, not for anyone else. So today I encourage you, if you have been comparing yourself, stop comparing. Focus on the things you need to do, because if you are going to compare yourself, it should be to yourself. Am I better than I was last year? Am I better than I was yesterday? Am I better than I was an hour ago? And if I'm not, I'm going to compete with myself to make sure I am doing better so I can get to where I need to go. All right, look, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for hanging with the Not So Cool Kid. I hope you have a great rest of your day, because after all, those are the only ones that are allowed. Be blessed.